Hi class, how you doing? Welcome to 3D Packaging. I'm Michael Maldonado and I will be your instructor for the next few weeks. I was looking through the roster and I've had a few of you before, which is awesome. So you guys know me. But for those of you who don't, hi, I'm Michael and I will be with you. And I'm a really super approachable instructor. I want to get that out there immediately because I think sometimes a lot of students are hesitant to approach their instructors for whatever reason, myriad reasons, as it were. And I'm not like that. I'm totally with you guys, man. I'm here to help. And that's my promise. Those of you who have had me will attest to that, definitely. So, and there's no questions, problems, comments, concerns, anything too large or small. So please, please approach me with any concerns at all whatsoever. My week one promise, if you're working, I'm working. So please, guys, keep that in mind. All right, so a couple of things. We have our welcome to week one. Go through these announcements. I know it's going to be really super easy to pass through these, but at least definitely go through the announcements that I have up here. We've got some information on late work policy, and I know nobody's going to turn in work late in this class, but just in case, there's a late work policy, so make yourself familiar with that. Online attendance policies, and then our week welcome to 3D packaging. This is important to read because it gives you a nice little synopsis of the class and kind of gives you a short cut and allows you to get the pertinent information right out there on the table so you can get to work immediately. And let me see. Oh, then we've got the week one announcement here. This is where this video resides, and just go through this, really read through it. Just again, it's introductory, but there's a lot of really interesting information here as a way to kind of circumvent stumbling blocks that might present themselves throughout the beginning of the class, the first few days. So let's go ahead and read through that. And then yeah, you know what? In these announcements, guys, I do these, and those of you who have had me again, you know this. I do a lot of video. I love doing video. I think it really creates a nice relationship between an online student and an instructor, so that you kind of get a personality and put a name with the face, and put a face with the name, and then put a voice with the face, so to speak, I guess. So you get to know my personality a little bit. Hopefully, that will help some. Um, um, help circumvent any issues where you might be hesitant to approach me. So I think I'm a really nice guy, and I think that a lot of students feel comfortable approaching me, and that's my goal. So there you have it. All right, so these announcements, I put these, check this announcement area, get 2, 3, 4 times a week, because quite often I put supplemental announcements. I'll post announcements, and I'll include video tutorials, etc. For example, this week I have 2 video tutorials. One is how to complete week 1 assignment. Well, I should say I have 2 video tutorials on how to complete week 1 assignments. Week 1 project 1 classic package redesign. Watch this because it describes the first assignment, and it does a pretty good job at really providing details and giving examples so that you guys can get right to work without having to really kind of interpret the instructions and the specifications. And then here we have exercise story cube. Again, this is something that's really going to help you out if you watch the video prior to getting started on the work. Then I give you some examples here, some templates that you can use for the actual work. But be sure to watch those videos. They really describe quite a bit. One thing I do want to mention, also I mentioned this to all classes too, is that I leave this little schedule here at the end of every announcement, every weekly announcement. I'll leave this schedule just so you can check and make sure that everything's right here for you, so you know exactly where it's at. But one thing I do want to draw your attention to is that each week we have a critique that's due. Now the critique is not technically due till Sunday night, but please post your work early for critique, guys. It's the only way to grow as a designer, is to have your work okay, let's look at it like this. Okay, if you don't submit your critique work until Sunday night, you don't have a chance to improve on that work. If you submit your work to critique board early, you get plenty of chance to get comments. This way, by Friday, Saturday morning or so, you've got myriad comments for which you can apply to your work to make it better for either your final submission Sunday, or in the big picture to apply towards your work, which hopefully will be of the quality and caliber to include in your student portfolios. Now that's my goal. My goal is that you come out of this class with work ready to go for your student portfolio. And that's very, very, very important to me as an instructor, is that you come out of this class with tangible work, portfolio ready. Okay, so that's all I really have. Just want to introduce myself and reiterate the fact that I'm really a super nice guy and very, very approachable. So please, please don't hesitate to contact me, guys. Please don't. Right here for you. And I do say this corny thing. And those of you who are in my other class have heard this, but my corny thing that I like to say is my success is measured by your success. And my goal is that everyone in this class gets an A. And we can do it. I know we can. I promise you, we can all do this. So let's shoot that for our goal. All right. Any questions at all, let me know, guys. I will see you bright and early Monday morning in class. Thanks.